Hey there, it's Angela here. It is a very early morning and I was in the bed watching YouTube videos, of course, which so many of my summer mornings start out that way. Anywho, I totally got inspired to come up with something new to put into my day designer. I'm in the process of making a day marker for it, so I just ran this through my laminator and I'm going to cut that out and punch it with my Bind It All and put that in my day designer, but you will see that in just a moment. But really what I was looking at was this zipper pocket right here. The day designer does have a pocket on the inside cover, which you can see. There is a pocket here on the inside cover, which I just added some gold stickers here to that and a gold sticker here. You can see my test run for my page marker here. It ended up being a little too long, so I went ahead and made a new one and I shortened it. So that one's gonna go in the trash. But it doesn't have any type of zipper pocket or anything like that I can put stickies or anything like that I want to include in there. So I have this old paper pad from Making Memories, and this is one of the Big Kids scrapbook project pad with embellishment pouch. This embellishment pouch has come in so handy because I have already turned one of them into a zipper pocket for my Filofax. And this one, I'm going to turn it into a zipper pocket for my day design. If you notice, they're bound in the same method. This has a ring binding mechanism. This also has a ring binding mechanism. One thing that you will notice is that the spacing on the ring binding mechanisms are the same. Now the holes for the day designer are bigger than the holes for this Making Memories pouch, but the hole size isn't going to affect a whole lot because they still work. So all I'm going to do is undo. I've already opened the rings here just by pulling them apart. And then what I'm going to do is I am just going to twist the ring around until everything comes loose. Now this is completely reusable if you have a Bind It All or a cinch, or if you're a scrapbooker, you know what I'm talking about. A Bind It All looks like this. It is just a binding device that is made by Zutter, and it punches the holes here and then closes the ring mechanism here for you to be able to make your own booklets and things like that. The cinch is a bigger version of it, and you can now get the cinch with round rings, so round circle holes, and there is a square circle hole cinch as well. So now that I have my little zipper pocket here, I'm gonna go ahead and take out this inside part, this inside paper, and I just have a clear zipper pocket. Now to make it fit into my day designer, there is one thing that I'm going to have to do, and that is I'm going to have to slit the holes so that it can slip in and out, and I've done that already on a few holes, but I can show you what I mean. So now I just want to take my scissors and I want to make, as you can see here, triangle snips to make this able to come in and out. So I'm going to snip on one side, come over to the other side, and make a little triangle snip out of it. And I'm going to do that all the way down. And the one thing about this particular pouch is, since the holes are smaller than the day designer, this pocket will stick into there really nicely. It won't slip out while it's being transported or anything like that. And I'm just going to keep doing that until I have snipped all of the holes. So now that I have all of my holes snipped, I can just take my day designer, go in here, and then by pressing down on each side, that will fit right in here. And as you can see, I don't have any problem turning it. It turns quite nicely. and I can move it all the way up to the top. I can move it down to the bottom, and then it pulls out just as easily. So there we have a zipper pocket for my day designer. It does have this closing mechanism here, so that will make it stand up a little higher, but I don't mind that at all because I have my little elastic band that goes across to keep everything closed. And if you come across any other planners, or if you have some at home, just like these little notebooks here, they are also, these I got from Marsh or Home Goods a few months ago. If I want to take any of these papers out, I can do the same thing. I can take the rings out of this notebook, take these papers out, and slip those in my day designer, just like I did for that zipper pouch. So I hope you enjoyed this short little video. Just wanted to show you guys something neat that I thought of. Since I have my little page marker here, I can show you exactly how I'm going to put that in my day designer. So if I can get my paper cutter, all I'm going to do is trim. And since this, I'm going to punch this straight edge, and that edge is going to go near the rings of my day designer. So I'm going to cut the laminating paper away very close, but far enough away to where the laminating paper is not going to separate from each other. So I'm just going to trim around this on the sides as well. On this side, I am going to leave a little bit of extra laminating paper because that is where my holes are going to go. So I will probably leave a little more than 1/4 of an inch. So maybe not in 1/2 inch, but a little more than 1/4 of an inch. So there, I have that all trimmed out. Now I can get my Bind It All. Now, I am not a Bind It All pro. I don't use it a whole lot to make things, but I do use it from time to time. Slide this in here. Actually, I guess I should turn it to the side this way. Slide the paper in, pull the handle, and that produces the holes. Now we've got holes in the paper there. Next, I'm going to open this up. I'm going to flip it this way. I'm going to slide the paper along. Now this little device here will actually slide into the hole to make sure you're getting the rest of your holes lined up. So I'm going to slide that into one of the holes, and then punch again, slide this back, slide this through. I missed a hole, so I'm going to slide it back, slide that through, punch holes. So now that I've gotten everything punched, I'm going to take another scrapbooking device. This is called a corner chomper. It's a Crocodile corner chomper. It has a 1/2 inch circle round side and a 1/4 inch circle round side. I'm going to take the 1/4 inch round side, and I'm going to round all of the corners of this. Just makes it look a little more finished, a little more decorative. And then I'm going to do that same notching of all of the holes. I'm going to do them smaller this time, because the Bind It All actually punches holes that were bigger than that zipper pouch, more comparable to the Day Designer size hole. And there we have it. So all I did is pop that in there, and now I have a page marker for my Day Designer. It doesn't stick up very far from the top and the bottom because I measured it to be the same length as my cover, so it worked perfectly. So now I do have a zipper pouch and a page marker for my Day Designer. I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you so much for watching. If you want any more videos, leave me some suggestions in the comments below, and I will gladly make them for you. Thank you so much, you guys, and bye bye. See you next time.